Cairns, New Zealand, hits a very, very long ball. I, as a fielding side, have been on the receiving end of many a big six. And again, when I say big, it's a huge six that he hits. And a good all-round cricketer. Obviously, he could bowl, open a bowl first change, had variation with the ball in his hand. But his batting, when he used to come in the middle order, you think you've just about got this game covered, push the rate up to 7, 8, 9 and over. Half an hour of Chris Cairns can turn that on its head. So a dangerous player. Another one who hits down the wicket. We spoke about Flintoff, we spoke about Botham. Well, Cairns is very much in that mould as well. He probably hits the ball, it's a big statement this, I'd say he hits the ball further than Flintoff and Botham. And possibly Viv Richards too.
Here goes Cairns. Cairns is a big hitter, folks. And he's really climbed into this. Forcing but not violent. Great timing. Exquisitely played.
Chris Cairns was a massive power player, massive hitter of the ball, one of the biggest. I remember at the Oval him hitting Tufnell right onto the top tier, and a game that we should have won, and the way Cairns destroyed Tufnell still has the shakes about it, to be honest, was, you know, Cairns against spin, no ground is big enough. In the end, I probably, apart from that occasion where Tufnell was going through New Zealand and on a spinning wicket at the Oval, and I backed Tufnell to get him out. Apart from that occasion, I think in the end I didn't bowl spin to Cairns.
Oh, he's found the gap, and it's got the Chris Cairns far. That's boundary. Glorious shot by Chris Cairns. Well driven off the leg. Not seen too many of this. And his Canary are tending to be quicker through the air. The ball's coming onto the bat. Made the adjustment and waiting for the ball from the last moment.
Against quick medium pace as well, he could destroy you. And he used big, heavy bats. He was a big, heavy bloke himself. A bit like his old man, really. He just picked up the ball. He was brute force. You could turn a massive bat, just brute force. He'd bully the ball for 4 or 6.
Nicely played. Good cover drive. Excellent shot. He can hit the ball, Chris Cairns. Is a delight to watch when he's on song. And grand way to get up the mark. He might have just opened the face just at the last moment. A good stride in.
Slow bowling, spin bowling, medium pace bowling, he could destroy like no one else. Stephen Flemming, I'd say probably the best modern captain still playing the game. Very thoughtful, has respect to his team. And as a batter, again, his figures probably don't reflect the value of his own batting to his team.
Lovely shot. That is a beauty. Trips to come for 4. That's a good start for Flemming after lunch. A great shot there by Stephen Flemming. That was flighted, but Flemming right across. Hammered it away. In fact, canned it past mid-off. Really signs of things to come after the luncheon session. Brilliantly played.
I would say that Flem was, or is, a little bit sort of one-dimensional in where he hits the ball, really. So as a captain, I felt I could set a field to him, but he was much more a talent in a touch sort of way. He was, you know, when he drives the ball through extra cover and flicks it off his hip, it's effortless.
And another beautiful drive by Flemming. Beats the offside field and goes very close to the boundary. In fact, does so. Just gets over the boundary for another well-driven 4 runs. There's a drive again. Beautifully timed. Pick the gap.
When Stephen Flemming gets 100 or a 50, it's generally a pretty 100. He's an elegant, tall, hits down the ground type player with a big backlift. Very composed at the crease, Flemming. His body language is good, which obviously you can see in his captaincy, but his body language at the crease is excellent. He doesn't look too flustered.
He can open a bat, he can bat 3, he can bat 4. I always looked at him really as more of a regulation batter. And he has to step up the pace, and he can do that.
He has a pickup shot, but he just seems to sort of effortlessly, without power, with just through timing and leverage, just flick it away for 6.
Over the top, that's a good shot as well. It's gone all the way for 6. What a very, very fine blow. A great shot there by Stephen Flemming, making his intentions quite clear. Looking to go after Muralidharan.
Chris Cairns or Stephen Flemming, if you ask me for a captain, then I'd go Flemming, but for a player, big hitter, Chris Cairns again every time.